He take hits throughout the game. I thought I fell pretty hard there in the fourth quarter, trying to go up for a layup. So that kind of accelerated the pain a little bit there, but nothing that kept me out of the game. And obviously, I'm not looking for any excuses. So it's one of those things you just gotta play through.
Did you have to talk your way back in though? I mean, the docs did get to you, and then you came out, and then obviously you went back in. Did you have to talk to, or did you have to assure Dwayne that everything was all right?
I mean, I was talking to the coaches throughout the whole quarter, just trying to let them know that I was okay, good enough to go back in, and I thought that just the way the matchups were is probably the reason why I didn't go back in sooner. So I'm not sure it was because of my injury. I think maybe they wanted to get a look at me right away, and that's why I came out. But that's just the way the game goes. I'm not really concerned about my minutes or anything. I was in some pain, but nothing to keep me out.
Not looking for an excuse or anything, but does it affect your shooting motion?
And not any more than it did, in Washington or the last 2 weeks. So I'm used to it. It's one of those things. Do I wish I wasn't hurt? Yeah. But like I said, I'm not looking for any excuses. I take and make those shots, and those ones didn't go in for me.
But did you get words of encouragement from some of the veterans on this team after that tough loss?
Of course. I mean, we're a close group. So much experience on this team. Those guys have been through countless, trials and tribulations. So for those guys to be there for me, in the corner. I mean, I wasn't the only one who had looks. So, I kind of felt like the weight of the world was on me. But, I think a lot of guys had some possessions there at the end they wish they could do over. So we had our chances. We had our chances to win. We didn't make enough plays. We didn't capitalize. So we got more work to do tomorrow.
When you look over the film that you guys have, what kind of mistakes stood out to you that you guys were making? Maybe mental mistakes, if any, and would you say you guys played well?
Just some game plan things that we didn't execute well. Some offensive sets we didn't execute well, spacing, some defensive assignments that just were kind of blown or falling asleep on certain possessions. I think Tristan Thompson had 9 offensive rebounds, and that's way too many. So there's so many things that you can take out of that game that we could have done better that would have probably got us over the hump, but we didn't. So I don't think anybody in this building feels like we played well, and we still, had a chance to win. So we got to take that. I'm an optimist. Take that, with a grain of salt, and get ready for tomorrow.
Fred, I know it's cliche, but Kyle kept saying it in round one, like every game was a must-win. Is Thursday a must-win to avoid going down 0-2 and head to their joint for that?
Not any more than yesterday was a must-win. So I'll let you guys look to the future and whatever, condemn us for whatever, things don't go our way. It's our job to stay locked in, to stay level-headed, don't get too high or too low. And we try to stay that way through the wins. We got to do it through the losses and flush it, get ready for tomorrow.
You said that most guys were saying you didn't think you played well, yet you still had a chance to win. Is there an element of positivity that comes out of that because the past 2 seasons, Toronto seemed like it's been fighting an uphill battle against Cleveland?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a kind of deep question there. I don't know. I don't know if guys have gotten that, intellectual over the past, 12, 14 hours. Just more so kind of pissed off that we didn't win the game. And like I said, me personally, I'm going to take the positives out of what we can do to get better and not get stuck in a funk, just because we felt like we could have played better. It's just about taking our mistakes, fixing them, and trying to get one tomorrow.
Greg just said the other day, the way you can respect LeBron is by not respecting him. And then there's a moment in the second quarter where you actually had to be restrained from going at him. Is that
Restrained. No, that's not what I was talking about. It's more about the compete level, just bringing it, every time you step on the court. That's just the game, those things happen, pushing and shoving. He pushed me. I was just trying to get my push back. That's all. Nothing crazy.
you guys hold him to 12 or 30 again?
That's the plan. We don't set out any numbers, before the game. I thought we did a pretty good job of keeping the body on them, making it tough, forcing them, into some things. and we just got to live with certain things and things that we can't live. And I thought we executed our game plan on him pretty well. We just got to kind of shut the water off on the other guys and try to tighten up. We made some key mistakes, in certain areas. But I thought OG, Pascal, DeMar switched on him a couple times late. I thought we did a good job of helping at the rim, making it tough. Got to get those rebounds, obviously clean up the glass, and then we'll be able to go the other way.
When you're either on the court or on the bench, and you see Drake getting into it with somebody on the other team or the referees or whatever, care about any of that?
No. I don't see it, to be honest. I'm not really on social media right now, so I heard about it. I have family at the game, but no.
But when you talk about shutting water off on guys, you look at the threes, Green, Smith, Korver got. A lot of times it seems there's a little bit of overhelping going on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that as well?
Yeah, for sure. I thought there's times when we needed to help and we didn't, and there's times when we did need to help and we did, and we just kind of fell asleep. And give them credit. They're a really good offensive team. They know how to move and cut and find those spaces. But like I said, that's something we can control, is kind of shore those defensive mistakes up and maybe take a couple points off the board here and there. Korver got hot there for a second. J.R. Smith had a couple ones where we just were like an inch away. And, that inch can be the difference. So, like I said, certain things we need to kind of tighten up a little bit, and I think we'll be in good shape.
Turnovers were an issue in Washington again last night, obviously. You watched a lot of the Washington series. What did you see? Is that more you guys, or is that similar sloppy, or is that what people are doing?
Yeah, I always think it's us. But, you can give them credit for some of their defensive schemes, but a lot of it is just either passing up open shots and now you're trying to make a play happen, or just I thought they did a good job of denying our swing passes and taking away some passing lanes. So we had some guys in different situations. We had 3 or 4 charges that'll add to that total. So just tighten up, clean things up is kind of my overall feel of where we were at. And, the one possession game there, 1 point game, any one of those, 200 possessions could have been a difference. So, like I said, we got to be better ourselves. And I think, like I said, we'll be in good shape.
You said a bit earlier that it felt like the weight of the world was on you. I'm guessing you were referring to those 2 threes at the end of regulation, just at the end of overtime. Do those stick with you heading into the night, or how do you get them out of your head?
Yeah, you think about it. It's natural. I'm a human being. I have a pretty, good grasp on it. I got thick skin. You know what I mean? I'm going to take those shots every time. And if you don't want me to take them, don't put me out there. Don't pass it to me, because it's going up if I get it, and it's the right shot. So, when you make them, you're the hero. When you don't, you suck. And that's what makes making them that great. The pain of missing them, and, the agony of having to sit through the night and sit on that until the next chance to go out there and play. Those highs and lows of the game is what makes the game so great. So I'm a competitor, and I thought all of those plays, we made the right play. I thought DeMar did an excellent job of drawing the defense in. He commands so much respect from the other teams, and the other guys on the court have to be ready to step up and make those shots. And, mine didn't go in, but, it's over with. That was yesterday, and, same situation coming up. I'll step right in and shoot them again.
Fred, did they feel good going up? Like, to you, how did they look? How did they feel?
Yeah, the second one felt better than the first one. I thought, I had a long stretch there on the bench, and as soon as they called me, when I was walking on the court, I knew I was going to get a shot. That's just the way it works. You sit over there forever, and the ball just finds you. So we're still trying to find a rhythm, but, that's what I do. I've done it all year. Being a bench guy, you don't really have time to warm up. You come in off the bench, and in your first shot, you got to make it. So I would say the second one felt a lot better than the first one, but both were great looks, great passes, wide open. Can't ask for better opportunity than that.